Nowadays, you probably cannot say one sentence without using AI in it. And Google may have been behind the curve, but it certainly is trying to make sure it doesn't stay there. And it organized a cloud event yesterday, and Abbas is going to take us through all of that. For me, the most exciting part was what it can do on Gmail. And so often, especially during the pandemic, there have been times where people have been fed up of simply being part of Gmeets. There are so many memes on it, and some of those meetings could have been emails. So Abbas, take us through that.
All right. So interestingly, the event was called Cloud Next, and in Meet now there is a feature which is coming, which will be called Attend for Me. Now, as the name suggests, you can actually not attend a meeting and yet still be there. However, do note that it's not as if your boss or a superior will not find out that it's not you, but the AI version of you who is attending the meeting. So I'll explain how it works. So say, for example, all of us at times get a calendar invite for a meeting. Now, Google, supposedly sometime later this year, will have the attend me feature where you have the option of say yes or no. There will be a third option which says attend for me. How to use attend for me? You can just write some notes. Say if I have to attend a meeting and I have to give, in my particular case, a couple of story ideas, I can just feed in those ideas. And I'm not a part of the meeting, so attend for me will tell all those ideas in that particular meeting. So it's like there are notes. Those notes are then shown on during the meeting so that people who are part of the meeting can see what you're doing. And more interestingly, if you're worried that if you've missed out anything from the meeting, attend for me or this particular AI feature will give you a recap of what actually happened in the meeting.
All right. Interesting, especially when it means that you can skip some of those meetings, although your boss may still know that you didn't attend it.
Certainly.
Moving on, what about Gmail? Because already there are some changes. AI is already powering some of those changes in Gmail.
Okay, so Google has this feature called Write for Me or Help Me Write, where you can just key in certain keywords and Gmail will draft a properly articulate and functional email which can be sent to whoever you want. Now, currently, this is free, and Google is still planning to keep it free for majority of the users, but for its workspace or enterprise users, there will be a fee of $30, but it's applicable to all other so-called all other Google apps and services. The other interesting thing in Gmail is the revamping of Google Chat. For starters, now I'm not sure who will use it, but one space can have up to 5 lakh members. Then this was earlier, it's almost increased 10 times. Then there is again Duet AI, which is Google's AI feature for its workspace apps. That is also coming to Google Chat. There's a new interface. So this is what's new with Google Chat and Gmail.
And what about documents, sheets?
Right. So Google Docs, which is quite popular, Google Sheets also, though slightly less than Excel, say, or PowerPoint. But yeah, Google Docs is popular. So there's a new feature which is coming, again, AI powered, called Proofread. So if you have written a certain doc, you just need to press a button and AI will check grammatical mistakes, spelling mistakes, and perhaps you can ask it to elaborate, to shorten, rephrase, you can rewrite text also, and all this happens quite in a jiffy. So that is the power of AI which Google is bringing. But do keep in mind that these features are expected to roll out later this year. You can register on something called Google Labs and be part of the waitlist, but expect them to roll out to, say, general users later this year.
All right, these are just some of the highlights from the event that took place. But if there are any other tech videos that you want us to do, any tech stuff that you want us to break down, please write in the comment section so we can take that up next time. Stay with the Times of India for news breaks, analysis, interviews, and events. We bring you stories from your neighborhood and from across the globe as well. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit the like button and press the bell icon so you don't miss any of our videos.